I've had apprentices and people on work experience, and they make a mistake and they just turn to a big plate of jelly, you know, and it's like, I get that that's stressful that you've made a mistake and maybe it's cost a few quid to put it right or something like that. But what we want to see is resilience and kind of that like grit to sort of say, do you know what? I'm not going to do that again. I'm going to learn from that. I'm going to, you know, do that. And they're the sort of soft skills again that you've got bags of, you know, and that's what you can trade on.
Yeah, a bit like what you said with like a blank slate. Like obviously, the older you are, they might rely more on experience.
Yeah.
But fresh out of school, even like I said to you, coming to things like this, or even just doing like extra curriculum sort of clubs and things, even though they might seem really small, that's experience that a lot of people won't be interested in, let alone do.
A lot of people don't think it's important. They think, well, what value will that have? I won't bother. It's only when you get to the crunch point where you sort of, like you say, you're in a position where, you know, you've got candidate A and candidate B. Like you say, on paper, you're almost the same, but it's like what sets you apart. And it's like, yeah, I used to do scouts or something, you know, and I used to look after groups of younger people and teach them things and stuff. It's like, great. Well, all of a sudden, you've got some skills that this other person hasn't got.